Well, folks, if you're just joining us, this is the New York State 10-Ball Championship. We're coming to you live from Mr. Cue Billiards in Lindenhurst, New York. I'm Upstate Al. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by somebody. There's a lot of people hanging around. We're about to watch this match between these two players, Jayson Shaw and Jarrod Clowery. It's a race tonight. This is a winner-side match. Jayson Shaw, who was just in the commentator's booth, is now on a live stream. Please spread the word, folks. Let everybody know, as we're going to have Neil, the pool detective, is actually going to step in the booth. In just a second, we're getting him wired up like the $6 million man that he is. Welcome aboard, Neil Stir.
How you doing, Alan?
All right, not bad. What do you think about this match here?
It's going to be good.
Going to be fire away if Jayson gets in dead punch, Jarrod gets in dead punch. And we're ready to roll.
I predict 9-7.
9-7. The Neilster's predicting 9-7 in this match. And there's Richie Grimlax. Welcome aboard, Rich. Thanks for coming on. Jayson fires the ball, and the cue ball finds its way right into the corner pocket. Okay, here we go. 0-0. Jarrod Clowery, for those of you that don't know Jarrod, was one of the victims in the Boston Marathon bombing and started his new foundation, which is a nonprofit organization called Heroes Hearts. And you can check it out. It's called heroeshearts.org. In fact, AZBtv and NYC Grind co-produced a show at a Jillian's, which is right across the street from Fenway Park. It was a benefit for Jarrod's foundation, and it was beautiful. We had Emily Fitzpatrick, who happens to work with MTV, and a bunch of mass media were there. It was an experience that we're glad we didn't miss, and we're glad that the foundation is off the ground. heroeshearts.org. And Jarrod, a player in his own right. Years ago, he used to travel a lot and play in a lot of tournaments. Remember that, Neil?
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the road for a long time.
Yeah.
Road player. We hit that ball good. Looks like Jarrod's in stroke.
Got here early. They got here around 10:30, and they've been practicing ever since, which is a smart move.
Yeah.
You know, Joe Koziak shows up 33 minutes late, gets right on the table without hitting the ball.
And he could do that.
Well, he lost, you know. Like
yeah,
9-3.
well, but he could still do that.
Well, he was fortunate that he was able to play, and they didn't time him out, disqualify him, and actually send him over to the B side, you know.
Right.
But I believe since his opponent, Mike DeShane, agreed to it, you know, and Jose Burgos agreed to it, so they gave Joe some time to get here. As Jarrod Clowery
1-0 Jarrod.
opens up here, draws first blood.
It's good to see Jarrod playing pool again.
Yeah, yeah. You see the shirt he's wearing there? That's the Ocean State.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
When is that?
Well, that was the last one that we had up at Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island, and every player that signed up and played in the tournament actually was given one of those shirts, and Upstate was fortunate enough to receive one from Mr. Steve Goulding and Regina. Beautiful shirts. In fact, they're still available.
Wow.
And the little names you see in the back are winners from the past that won the Ocean State Championship. So I believe they're still for sale at Snookers.
They run great tournaments up there, too.
And they have collared shirts, they have regular, polo shirts. with the same thing, with the same logos, the printing on them. That's a good question, Rich. I'm going to have to reach out. I'm not sure of the dates on it. I'm going to have to reach out and call Steve, and I'll find out. I'll let you know, sure.
Great room, great food, ton of action, great tournaments. It's a great place. They've been doing pool a long time up there, Snookers, right? How long?
Yeah, well, they had the old room, you know, where they used to rent.
I'm saying overall, how long? How long are they there? Like
as long as I
at
could
least
remember.
25 years at least.
Well, I remember Brick Oven Pizza in the back room.
Yeah. Well, I miss that place.
But the new room, I tell you what, you talk about great food. You ain't kidding. Now, this was called shot, so Jarrod has the option here to either turn this back over to Jayson or elect to take it himself. I would take it. That 7-ball hanging towards the side, and you got the 8-ball up in the corner.
Yeah, but it looks like he's snooker behind the 8.
You might have enough of the 7-ball to make 2-ball to make the 7, though.
That's close.
And what happens is the 2-ball deflects and goes towards the upper right-hand corner, and the cue ball winds up in the open. So depending on how you hit it. But the 7,
I might give this ball back.
The 7 looks a little high here.
Yeah, this is tough. He's got to jump it.
He might be playing safe.
No, he's jumping it.
He tried to make the 7 or the 8. I think he tried to make the 7.
I would have gave it back.
Now Jayson has an opportunity to give it back to Jarrod.
Well, he's supposed to give this back. He called the
7.
Well,
he might have called the 8. I didn't hear him call the 7. In fact, we didn't hear the shot at all.
I don't understand. I'm lost here.
Well,
oh, he gave it to him back.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did, and then he tied up the 10.
Jayson tied up the 10 on purpose.
Right.
Is what he did. Tied up the 3, I mean. And.
But didn't Jayson jump the ball?
No. That was Jarrod Clowery. You with us?
That was Jarrod that jumped?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry about it. We'll ask you.
Well,
Tell them what they win, Jack.
Jarrod's got ball in hand on the 2, and he's
What they win, Jack.
he's playing the safe behind the 4. It's a good shot. I would have shot the combo. What do I know?
Jayson is now on 2. And Jarrod probably going to elect to try to get him on 3.
I'd imagine so. I'm just wondering how he's going to play safe here.
All he has to do is nudge up on the 4. The 2-ball hits the rail or the cue ball hits the rail and just nudge, kiss it.
Yeah.
Just get right up on that 4 tight. I mean, it's not like it's an impossible hit.
Wow. That's a great save. This is a tough hit. Massey.
Look at this.
Massey time.
No rail.
No
Loss
rail.
of game. Wow. Jarrod now has 2. And Jayson Shore has 0.
And I predicted 9-7.
All right, we can hear you. You don't have to scream. It's not like you're sitting on Pluto.
Was I screaming? I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
4 hours of sleep.
It seems like everybody in the pool world only gets a couple hours of sleep.
It's a big tournament here.
Where were you yesterday?
Waiting for this tournament.
You were on the edge of your bed. You couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep.
Like a kid going to camp for the first
Yeah.
day. All right. All right. And Jarrod Clowery at 2 and Jayson Shore at 1. 0. Sorry. Now you're getting me out there on planet Pluto. Okay, here we go. Watch the.
I like the pace that Jarrod's maintaining right now. It seems like he's got control.
Hey, wait a minute. Why is Jayson Shore breaking? Isn't
Must
it?
be alternate breaks.
Am I not with this?
It's got to be alternate breaks. Alternate breaks.
I don't know.
Well, he just snookered himself behind the 4-ball. Jayson had ball in hand and played behind the 4 after he shot the 1, and he's safe behind the 4, and he just can't get the right
It is.
mojo.
Oh, sorry, Neil. It is 2-0. We got the score right.
Yeah. Well, the score is right.
Jayson jumping over the partial of the 4 to get to the 2. Makes a beautiful shot.
Great shot.
But does he have a window to the
Great
3?
shot. I think he could.
Okay, we just got confirmation that Matt Craw did win, so he's still on the A side. He had the window.
Yep.
Now, you can't blink when Jayson Shaw is shooting.
No.
I mean, you know, once he starts punching that high gear, it's like rack after rack. It just snaps and snaps and snaps. And
Well,
he's in and out.
you know, he had ball in hand on the 1, and then he got snookered, and he jumped the ball in. You know, those jump cues are a big edge when you.
Well, it's part of your game. I mean, you know.
It's part of the game now.
Well, it's been part of the game a long time.
It's been part of the game a long time.
You're a pool detective. You should know.
I don't like those jump cues. I never learned how to jump.
You learned how to jump with a full cue, like Earl.
With a full cue. I believe in jumping with a full cue. I don't like these breakdowns. It just looks too easy. It's, you know, it doesn't look like there's a lot of skill involved.
Well, there are tournaments that do not allow them at all. You know, no
Right.
short jump cues.
Right.
You do have to jump with your break cue or playing cue.
I think that's better. Ooh, we got out of line here. This is going to be funny. I think he's got to go 3 rails to get on the 10 ball here. But I could be wrong.
Look at this. How do you hit it?
Like I said, 3 rails.
How about 4? Gonna get close to the rail too.
Yeah. That's the shot.
You know, these shots are nothing for Jayson Shaw.
Nothing. Well, he works out every day, so he's got the muscle to do that.
Well, he was out late too. He's out. I believe he said till 2 in the morning, just practicing back at home.
Right.
Connecticut.
Yeah, he's been practicing a lot. He's getting ready.
Well, you know, if you're gonna pull your full-time job, then
And you have
that's
the
what you gotta
talent.
do. Well, talent comes if you practice enough. How long
Yeah.
have you been practicing?
Who?
Let me ask that question in English. How long you been practicing?
I don't practice.
You don't practice anymore? You just
Never.
you reached that peak where you don't have to?
I peaked out.
You peaked out.
I peaked out. When the action stopped, I stopped practicing. There's no more action.
In other words, you don't have to practice because if you don't know the shots by now, then forget about it.
Forget it. I don't care if I make them.
You don't care. You don't
I
care.
don't
if you-
care.
You don't care anymore.
I don't care.
Well, then you get reached to that point, you're better off not practicing.
Yep.
The 1 ball finds its way into the side. Watch the 3 kick the 10.
Jarrod Clowery looks like he's out for blood this match. I mean, he looks really focused.
Yeah. Well,
He
you know,
really does.
This is the Jarrod that we know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I
he
remember
looks
when
like.
I remember when he snapped the tournament off. I'm sorry to cut you short, and he was just like in his glory when he knocked off the golden cue.
Yeah, but he was never really a tournament player. You know, he liked to match up. But, you know, the matching up has gotten so much less that he's becoming a tournament player. You know,
Well, you know what?
tournaments are hard.
Jayson Shaw, he was just sitting in the booth in the match prior to this, and he says he'd rather play in tournaments and, you know, win tournaments than be in action.
Really?
Yeah. You know, to achievements and to better himself, you know.
Right.
To play against top players.
Well, listen, I'm for the tournaments too. I just want to see more money in it for these guys. You know, that. There's so many talented players out there.
Let me ask you a question, because I asked this question to a couple of guys in the pool room. I just can't remember the young man's name. He used to play in Long Island a lot and passed away. I believe he was Indian, I think.
Is Indian?
I can't remember his name. He passed away years ago. found out.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he used to come to all the tournaments.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Jarrod, I mean, we're just talking.
Iram, was that his name?
Iram.
Aram or Iram?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was his name. I remember it. Just rang a bell.
And we're just talking like Jarrod's supposed to get out naturally, and that's exactly what he's doing. Running out.
Well, you know, Jarrod's been on the road a lot with Mike. They've been traveling to tournaments. And
Yep.
he's also been playing Mike in practice and practicing hard.
Mm-hmm.
So when you practice with somebody of that caliber, you know, and it's nothing's new to Jarrod. Don't get me wrong. He's been there before, and the score shows it now 3-1 in favor of Jarrod Clowery.
Jarrod is a great player. Very deceiving player, in my opinion.
Evan Broxmeyer's another one I haven't seen in a while when he's here.
Yeah. Now, what made you bring up that kid?
You know, since
That
I come out
passed
to Long
away.
Island, well, we were talking.
Hyman?
Al and I, the houseman here. Hyman, that's
Hyman.
his name. Hyman.
Yeah.
We were talking, and
He was a good kid, too.
we couldn't remember his name. You know, it's just like
Nice
it was one of
kid.
those things. Yeah. Yes, he was.
Well, Jayson broke. It looks like he did he drop? No, he didn't drop nothing. He broke dry. When Jarrod's getting to the table, he's got a shot at the one.
And he's got a good shot, natural position, but he's got to roll it. And
Yeah,
that's
this is tough. This is a tough shot.
Unless he shoots it a little bit of speed and comes down for the side pocket. Let's see what he does.
I think he's great
He
shot.
didn't roll it.
Wow, he hit it good though.
But he got some love out of it.
Yeah, but he can make him shoot again, I think. No, he can't make him shoot again. He could have made him shoot again. No.
You call the shot. You have to call the shot. You don't have to call the safety. You got to call the shot.
Okay, so if you miss the shot,
Then the
you
guy has
miss
to
it, and
shoot
the other
from where it
guy
is.
has to shoot.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe that's the way
I
it
don't know.
rolls.
I'm confused.
Oh, maybe we can get Scott Murphy in here soon enough, and the owner of Mr Cue, and maybe he can explain a little bit more.
Okay. Meanwhile, he's shooting the. He's playing safe here.
Not yet, Scott says. Not yet.
He said not yet.
Too early to get in the booth. Jayson breaking down to the jump cue. Let's go to a little bit of a side angle here. Jayson Shaw about to jump to the one.
Good hit. This is really a grind-out game, too. 10 ball races to 9.
On the winner's side, races to 9. On the loser's side, it's race to 7.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a grind-out,
Oh, sure.
you know. I mean, this really gives the better player an advantage of these long races. 10 ball.
Well, it's not that long of a race.
Race to 9 10 balls pretty long, I think.
Hey, Eric, what is your? You got 5?
Jason's at the table.
All right, so we just got
Kick a ball and make it.
confirmation from Jose Burgos. It's call shot. As long as the guy calls the shot,
I like this
if
rule.
he misses it and the cue ball winds up safe behind some other ball, the incoming player has no choice but to shoot where it is as long as he called the shot. So I think that kind of puts the two-way shot back into effect.
I like it. I like this rule because,
So to
like,
each his own.
I think it's a good rule because, wow, what a cut shot.
Yeah, but look
Wow,
at
he
the
cut that
position.
ball on the
Four
side.
ball.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, if he didn't bump the, what was it, the 8 or the 10, he would have got there. I like this rule because a lot of times a player has a chance to, like, kick a ball in the pocket and they'll call safe,
Right.
you know, because, you know, kicking a ball in is you know, skill, but there's luck too. And let's face it, you need to be a little lucky in this game. It's not all skill.
Well, luck comes along. You know, when you're a good player and you're shooting in line and you know your pattern, and if you
Yeah.
get a roll, you know you're still going to wind up with position. You know, sometimes
Right.
it seems like it's more luck than anything.
No, but I'm saying there's definitely more skill, but there is some luck. That's why sometimes, you know, the balls roll against you and the balls roll for you.
Well, yeah, this happens.
Even they said that in The Color of Money,
Yeah, well,
you know.
that's the movie.
But it's true. They studied this
true.
game before they wrote that script.
It's true, he says.
It is true.
You got to love Neil. You got to know him to love him.
There's a lot of luck in this game. Ask Earl Strickland.
Well, Earl
He'll-
Strickland.
he'll tell you.
He'll definitely give you the ins and outs, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure we'll have Earl in the booth in a little while when he gets a chance. It's always a pleasure to have Earl Strickland sit in.
Nice shot. Nice shot. These guys are grinding. I'll tell you, this is a great match because they're both like just grinding it down. They're playing shot for shot, rack for rack. You know, safes are going back and forth. You know, they both have their own pace. It's good to watch.
This is tough. You know, from here, this is tough.
I think he's going to play it safe here. Wow, he tried to cut that ball.
Actually, try to spin it in.
Yeah. I'm surprised Jarrod went for that shot. That's a low percentage shot. I don't know why he would have did that. I don't know why he did that. Well, Jayson's shooting the 5. And he should be out here. I mean, this is Jayson Shaw. Should be out.
You really can't give him any error. You know, don't start letting him punch a gear.
Yeah. You don't want these type of guys to get to the table ever. Because when they get confident and they start stroking, next thing you know, you're in the chair.
Well, it looks like Jarrod's going to be in the chair for a little while as Jayson Shaw puts another one on his side of the
3-2.
scoreboard.
3-2.
What not to do in court.
Who's doing commentary with Upstate Al is Neil Paxson, a.k.a. the Bull Detective. One of the questions in the chat is Jarrod Clowery's having a little bit of difficulty racking
And you know who gave me that
The ball.
nickname? You know who gave me that nickname?
the gangster.
Nope.
No? Who did?
Mark Pantovic,
Really, the gypster.
a.k.a. the Gypster.
Yeah.
The Gypster.
Rest in peace, Gyp. Jarrod Clowery set the break up here. Game 6 leads Jayson Shaw by 1. 5 ball found its way right into the, look at the 2, going to nudge the 10. And look at this. The 5 ball goes into the side, exactly what Jayson Shaw was saying. And now Jayson just concedes and says, you got it.
I missed it. What happened there?
Well, Jarrod broke,
The 10 ball laid up?
made the 5 in the side, and the 10 ball laid up with a 2-10 combination.
Wow. Now, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Sometimes the rolls go with you, and that's part of the luck. Undeniably.
Undeniable. I have to agree with you. There is luck in the game.
I'll tell you, this kid hits him hard, and he's breaking dry.
You know what? It couldn't get any more exciting than this. I know we only have 17 players in here, but they're all open
Quality
professional players.
though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, we got 17, and they're all killers.
It's like bringing Dillinger and the boys back, right? Yeah. Reincarnation. Jayson sat in here, and he said, I'm a killer. I'm surprised his head didn't turn around and spit pea soup.
I was actually thinking about getting in the field, and then I said, nah.
Then Neil's don't let him get a flashback.
Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need to win this tournament.
All right, getting back to serious business, Neil. I mean, we're having a lot of fun. When was the last time that you actually took down, like, U.S. Open or Tri-State?
I haven't been competitive in, I think, 15 years.
All right, so
it's about 15 years.
All right. Well, maybe.
I thought about trying to make a comeback. I started hitting some balls at Steinway Billiards.
You put on the Color of Money, right?
I put on the Color of Money. I watched it. And they started calling me Vincent again.
Vincent. For those of you that don't know Neil, you really got to get to meet him. He's been around a long time. Good friend. Everybody knows him down here in the New York area. In fact, probably the whole East Coast.
They know me down south, too.
Many years ago when Efren used to come in and Santos. And
that's right.
Jalapena.
That's right. What do you think I stroke like that?
Neil.
And he writes with my hands.
Neil used to put the Filipinos up in his house, in his apartment, whatever it was, right, Neil?
Yep.
And they would all crash out. So Neil's been around quite a bit. Got to give him a big shout out for that. Okay, 4-2. Jayson down.
The best thing anybody could learn from the Filipinos is the way that they approach pool and look at pool. It's the best thing to watch because you never, ever will see a Filipino get mad when they play pool. They love the game so much.
Well,
I've never seen anybody
like... A couple of them slam
really?
their stick down, like, jam the butt down to the floor.
I never saw that.
I did see that, yeah.
Wow.
But nothing wild.
Yeah.
Just.
I've seen Efren Reyes miss balls straight in.
And laugh.
Efren Reyes and laugh.
Yeah. Well, you got to laugh it off.
You got to laugh it off.
You have to. Do you sit there and just burn it up, and
right.
think about it? Jarrod Clowery is climbing the ladder, now leads 5-2. Hey guys, we gotta just flash by. We gotta thank a lot of our sponsors, of course, AZBtv, AZBbilliards.com. You don't have to sign up or become a member, but if you wish to, it's free. It's AZBbilliards.com. We want to give a big shout out to Simonis, the world's largest supplier of cloth, and of course the Tap League. And if you are not a member of Livestream News on Facebook, and you have accessibility to Facebook, feel free to go over to or search out Livestream News Group on Facebook and put in sign up, or you want to be a member. I don't know exactly how to do it, but you can. If you don't have accessibility to Facebook and you want to follow Livestream News, you can still follow us on Instagram on your smart device. As we get back to Jarrod Clowery, leading here 5-2. Cue ball. 3-ball, everything running around the table.
It seems like Jarrod Clowery is really taking this game at his own pace, and that's really good to watch.
Well, it all goes back to practice,
It does, but he's very focused, and he's playing at his pace and the way he plays, doing what he can, and that's why he's got total control right now of this match.
Pros who will be playing in Quebec.
What just happened there? What just happened?
1 second.
I don't understand this. Jarrod shot the one, made the one, and he's shooting the two.
Yes,
Jayson
Jeremy Sosi, and also you can add Jayson Shar, I believe, to that list also. I believe Jayson Shar is going to Quebec also. But that's just from word of mouth. We'd like to thank everybody up in Canada for watching the live stream and abroad. If anybody's out there in Scotland, because Jayson does post up on his Facebook page, we'd like to say hi. Folks, don't forget also the Ginky Memorial, the 4th annual is coming up. May 24th through the 26th. I believe the field is almost full. There's like 190 players.
Is that a
somewhere around
pro
there.
event too?
That's both sides.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a big, huge. That's when 3 tours come together
Wow.
at Steinway Billiards.
Wow, that's going to be a nice tournament.
Predator Pro-Am Tour,
That's in May?
May 24th through the
Wow.
26th.
That's going to be good.
It's also going to be streamed by AZBtv and NYC Grind, Coproduction. Make sure to check out nycgrind.com. But getting back to the tours that got on board for the Ginky Memorial is the Predator Pro-Am Tour, Tony Robles and his wife Gail. You have the Mez Tour. Jose Burgos will be there. And you also have the Tri-State coming together May 24th through the 26th.
Jarrod goes up 6-2. Six to 2, Jarrod Clowery.
Jarrod playing real well.
And ladies and gentlemen, on the side, Mike Wong is still playing his first match. I wonder what the score is over there. They're almost third round into the tournament, and Mike Wong is still playing his first match.
All right, Larry Ross back on board. Larry, what do you
Mike-
think about this?
Well, Mike is, no, he's playing at a decent pace.
Jarrod, we're talking about, right?
Oh, Jarrod?
Yeah.
Jarrod always had a decent game.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to get a little more back. You know, he was practicing with Mike. He must practice
Yeah.
with him a lot. I know that he told me that he's been practicing with him.
Right. He came with Mike last week also.
Yes, down at the Racks.
Yeah, Rex. Unfortunately, though, that match was, Earl had just lost to Mike Duchesne,
Yes.
and then he played Jarrod next, and he turned the steam up.
Yeah, well, Earl's known to do that. You know that
Yeah.
better than anybody.
Right, that was a time match. It was over in 20 minutes.
You light Earl's fuse, and it's just a matter of
Right,
time
yeah.
before he goes off on
Right.
you, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, he's enjoying his weight here. He's up back there with his lady and explaining a lot about the game to her.
Wow, he feathered the one ball right there, believe it or not.
Did he?
Yeah, he feathered the one.
Wow, what a hit. I didn't see it move.
I don't know. Jayson looks like he's not into it too much today.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, Larry.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
As
Maybe
we-
he didn't get a good night's sleep or something.
He was out practicing at 2 in the morning.
He doesn't seem too motivated right now.
But, you know, you can't take anything away from Jarrod as you just watch
I
him
agree
play
100%.
rail
And-
Jarrod
And
plays
that's
well.
and that's exactly what I was trying to make a point before when I said that Jarrod has total control right now of this match and isn't giving up and maintaining control. And that'll make your opponent weaker in
especially
itself.
especially when you're playing alternating breaks, because that's a big part of this game at the level these fellas play.
Right.
I think it is. I like alternate breaks because I think it's fair to both players.
It is, especially when you're racking your own.
Yeah, but it's tough to come back when you're at a deficit like this and you're playing alternate breaks. It's twice as hard to
Very,
come back.
very tough. You can't run any packages.
Right.
And it's tough to get momentum.
That 10 ball looks pretty good off with the 8 there, too.
And that's what I was saying about Jarrod, how he's maintaining the momentum of this match.
He missed that 5.
Yeah.
Left the window too, I believe.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
it. He's got
So
the
let's see what Jayson could get his composure back a little bit and get in there.
As we see Claude walk in, he said he was going to try to make it. You know, Claude,
Claude?
photographer. Gentleman standing right in front of us. He took some pictures for NYC Grind.
Okay.
Jerry Tarantola and Allison Fisher.
Does that mean that Jerry's here? Jerry Tarantola's here?
No, Jerry is not here.
Oh. So Jayson should be out here. He's shooting the 8. And let's see if he could get his
You
momentum
got to be careful.
going.
This they're boingy, the tables.
Well, you're playing on
Uh-oh,
good
that-
equipment.
I don't think that's going to be good.
Pockets of 4 1/4.
It's good. It's
Diamond
fine.
table.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
It looked like slow cloth. He did get there though. Okay, good out, Jayson. So 6-3. Jayson's breaking. No, Jarrod's breaking.
That's where the alternate break.
Right.
Comes
Jarrod's
into haunt
breaking
you.
6-3. Well, Jayson broke dry 3 times. Can we find a Korean restaurant?
Anyway,
Oh,
we're
would
back.
like to, I'm sorry. Would like to say hi to POV Pool Daniel Bush out on the West Coast, waving a hand at you.
Who?
Daniel Bush from POV Pool. He also does some live streaming.
Where's he from?
California.
Where?
Good question. Dan might be able to answer that for you in the chat. This is Neil, the pool detective, asking. He asked all the questions.
I was
so.
in California.
Well, so are a lot of people,
Yeah.
Neil. I mean,
Pretty big state, though, huh?
I don't care about everybody
I'll
else.
tell you what.
I'm
I'll tell you
talking
what.
about me.
I'll tell you what. His house is white. Go find him, detective.
You know, when I was in California, I didn't go to one pool room. That's
pretty
why I was
surprising.
asking.
Pretty
I don't know
surprising.
any pool rooms in California.
Hard times.
That's the only one I heard of.
Okay. Didn't go there either.
No, I didn't
there
go.
used to be a lot of rooms. Not as many now as there were, but there were some very good rooms.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's where Daniel's from.
Oh, okay. I was there. I was downtown Los Angeles.
Cool. Congratulations.
I'm not going to say what I was doing there because we're on TV. American Idol.
Okay, Jarrod Clowery. Wow, what a shot. He stabbed it right in. But he's got himself in a bad position with 7 ball being right in front of the cue like that. It's going to elect to go one rail, possibly kick it in. It's one of those shots that's not too close to the side pocket, but if you hit
I
the
wonder
square,
what the score is with Mike Wong.
wow, he's gonna cut this into the right side pocket, or attempt to. The 9 ball comes into effect here, holding the cue ball.
No, he won't even hit the 9 here.
No, he's not going to hit the 9. How about not pocketing the 9? All right.
Well, this is a big game right here, too. He's got to make this 4-ball. He hit it terrible. Hit it terrible. You know, this table plays a little tight, and he's not adjusting to that.
Well, Jayson has been practicing on the Gabriel, which is right next door to this table. And,
Well,
basically, I believe so. They are.
he's
both
supposed to
saying
make that.
cut.
He was supposed to make that 4-ball.
Yeah, you don't see him miss many of those. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Just going to float up for the 8, play it into the right-hand corner. Oh, going to play it in the left-hand corner. I think he was going to float it. He actually shot it in with stuff, with authority. You know, Jarrod's really feeling it, Neil. I think you're 100% right. He's feeling it. He's got the taste that he can.
It looks
see the
like
finish
Jarrod
line.
really wants to win. Sometimes it comes down to who wants to win more.
Well, they come off the road. They travel 3.5 to 4 hours. You know what I mean, from Providence.
It's not even that. Jason drove
You're
far
not
too.
gonna, yeah, but you're not going to come down here to lose. Of course, he's here to win. What was your initial statement? Was Jarrod's here to win? I think everybody in here is here to win.
That's not
Sure.
what I said. That's not what I said.
Take it easy. Don't have a tantrum.
This
I'm
might,
not, but you know,
this might
you take.
throw the end of the tournament off a little bit with Jayson losing here.
Well, he didn't lose yet.
Well, losing, you know.
Yeah, he is losing.
Well, you can't count him out, Larry.
See, now
Never count Jayson.
he
out
elected
of
to
any
try to
of
break
out.
him soft.
Yeah, you know, I sense frustration in young Skywalker right now.
No, I sense caution.
Jason?
Yeah, that was a cautious break, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mike Wong is still on game number 5.
No, Mike was up before 6-5. I don't know what it is now. He says, well, whatever he said is irrelevant. Not for the air.
Let's see if Jarrod gets out here.
This is a little, I don't know. I don't know if he gets to the 4 here. Properly, anyway. He didn't. Yeah, that was, I know what he tried to do, unfortunately. I
Well,
think he sees the ball, though.
What did he try to do?
Well, he may try to pocket the 3.
Oh, and softly open the 3 balls and stay for the 4.
He might have a piece of the 4. I can't really tell, but looks pretty close.
Let's see the view.
The view, that's a different show. This is full streaming.
He can hit the ball. He might even have a shot on the 8 ball here. Oh, I mean, whatever. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ball. He's got it.
Nope, he
No
actually thought he had it and wound up fouling.
No hit. Okay, so Jason gets a reprieve here.
On any given day, Jayson has ball in hand from here with nothing in trouble. You're saying he gets out?
I would say he's out.
Oh, he's out.
Yes.
He's out. He's out.
He's playing everything a little too close to the vest. He's got to drill this ball a little
Now,
bit.
now he's got a problem.
No, he'll get there, but he's got to. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, okay.
Jayson Shaw.
Wow. You see, what these guys do, I just don't think about trying to do even. That's how great they are.
Had to draw that ball with reverse English. Keep the.
Hold the cue as close down as
right.
possible. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So I guess he'll shoot the 9 in the corner, right?
Neil's being a little facetious here.
He's just being a detective, that's all.
No, I don't know if it went in the side.
It was just a corner all the way, Neil. It was on
I don't know.
it was on the rail.
All right, guys, fight nice.
It was on the rail. How's it going on the side?
Had no shot. He knew
I
that.
didn't see it. It looked like it was out.
He lies good, too.
Anyway,
7-4.
let's stay with the pool.
I'm
people.
trying to keep Larry paying attention.
Keeping us on our toes.
Earl's going to be. Earl? Why don't they wait a minute till this is over
I agree.
and put.
I agree. Larry, get in there, Larry. Tell him to wait. It's almost over. We want to see Earl on TV.
We want to see Earl on the live stream. Well, if we can get Earl's match on the live stream, we will.
I think Earl, a lot of people are waiting to watch Earl.
Yeah, and being that we only have so many entries, maybe we can hold Earl's match up. It's up to Earl. Earl's been sitting a while.
Yeah, he has been.
So
But
it's,
he's got good
totally
company.
up to the players.
He's got good company.
We'll see if Larry Ross actually can maneuver that.
The score is now 7-4.
So Larry back with a report.
No, the answer was no.
The answer.
Okay, Larry's back out of the booth. We'll get him back in here in a second. 7-4 in favor of Jarrod Clowery over Jayson Shaw. If you're just joining us,
Wow,
Jayson
what a
just
shot.
jacks up and
What a
fires it.
shot by Jayson.
But look where the
Right behind the 8. Can't get a roll. Just can't get a roll. Some days it's like that. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, we thought we'd see Earl on the stream table here, but tournament director Jose Burgos wants to move the matches along, and he's right.
sure he's right.
He's right, and we bow to his discretion.
He is the tournament director.
Right. Earl hasn't hit a ball since he's here. He's been teaching the young lady in the back. He has to get the feel of the table a little bit.
We'll give Larry a little break as he munches on his Hershey Kisses. This is all being recorded, by the way, for later viewing.
By the way, let me say hello to everybody at AZBtv,
Thank you, Larry.
especially Mike Howitt, Jerry Forsythe, and the whole crew. And of course, whatever sponsors are carrying this.
AZ Billiards, Simona's Cloth, the Tap League, La Casi Hybrid, La Casi Custom Cues. Thank you. We've been moving around here at a rapid pace. This is only the second match on the live stream table.
Yeah,
Jarrod Clowery
on the hill.
goes to the hill as Jayson Shaw concedes that one also. So
And I predicted 9-7, and it's 8-4.
you're not too far off. As we watch Jayson Shaw break, he elects to break
Wow.
slow.
He's breaking like. Who's that guy? Corey
Yeah, he's not trying to open the balls up here at all.
Yeah. Why is that, you think? What's his strategy behind this?
Strategy is that if he gets a shot on the balls that are open, he certainly has the ability to open the clustered balls.
Mm-hmm.
More though than a lot of players.
And guys, just to keep in mind, NYC Grind, nycgrind.com, Jerry Tarantella, Allison Fisher, and I guess Cord is on board also taking pictures for them. I'm not exactly sure, but this is a co-production between AZBtv and NYC Grind. Jayson Shaw, looks like he broke his cue down.
He might have.
Not happy at all. He broke his cue down and gave Jarrod the final game. So the final in that match is 9-4.
Yeah, they're moving. I think they're moving all
I'd
over.
like to say thanks to Neil Paxton and
Anytime, Alan. And
Larry
and
Ross.
just going back to confirm what I had.
1 second as
Oh,
we have to
okay.
end this recording. We're going to get to another one and just give us a couple of minutes.
Okay.